Well, you guys, okay. Hi guys, so this is the video going through Heian Yondan, the Blue Belt Kata and the Blue Belt First Class grades. So this is your kata, and as usual I'll be recording it in combinations. Okay, you got a front lower view, you got high view. Okay, so let's go. Heian Yondan. Okay, so I'll break it down in approximately 5 combinations, okay, for you to learn each combination, guys. Okay, now this is a fairly tricky kata, so bear with it. It was the Heian that I found the hardest when I was learning. Okay, so don't worry about that. Let's go. The reason for that is it's got different angles. It goes off in different ways than the other katas. Okay, so as usual, Taure Yoi. Okay, and we shout the kata Heian Yondan. And so the first part of the kata is the same as all the others. You step with the right, you step with the left, okay, forward. You don't step back with the right leg, no, you step forward with the left. Now, from Yoi, your hands open, okay, and they almost stay where they are. It's like you step and they stay where they are, but they open, all right? So they open like this, okay, thumbs tucked in, and you look left and step, okay? So the first move. And then they come around like a slow move, so that your left arm is in front, your right arm is above your head. Okay, now make sure this is here, not here. The same goes for this as in Heian Nidan, the red belt kata. This blocking arm is got to be in line with your head. Okay, same with this kata. This is the same position, only the hands are open and it's a slow move. Okay, so let me show you that again. Now, look left, open, drop. Slow, smooth move. Stop. Then you turn your stance swiftly and the hands go almost to the position that you would have been in opposite, but here. Okay, you look this way and you do a slow and smooth block there. Okay, so that's the first part. Okay, straightforward. So again, details of these katas you may find tricky. These are the bits you want to ask me in class to go through. Okay, that's the key, guys. Going through the tricky bits in class. I'm not teaching the kata in class. Okay, all right, let's go. So look left, open hands, step left, left, block, turn, block. Now the back leg, the left leg, which is the back leg, comes through the middle, okay, and it goes and steps forward to front stance. So basically through the middle and into front stance. That's the back leg, okay? And as you do that, watch the hands, okay? This just tucks in, this gets ready. So what happens is, if you look this way, they prepare from the shoulder to step down, to step forward into cross block. When you step forward, to strike forward or block forward. Now, watch. So from here, the back leg, left leg, comes in and to the front. Okay. This arm, the front arm, which is the right, top arm, left goes on top, step through, cross block front stance. If you notice then, your left hand is below the right arm. So the right arm should end up on top. What you're doing is blocking a front kick, okay? Could be blocking a front kick and striking a front kick. You could be blocking a front kick same time, okay, with the cross block. So From here, close your hands, bring this in, bring this over to the shoulder area, back leg, step through and forward, cross block. All right? Now you step again into back stance and do Marotta Yuki. Exactly the same as the previous kata's Marotta Yuki, okay, in back stance, but you'll find, okay, it's the opposite side from the green belt kata Marotta Yuki, but it's in back stance, okay? Okay, now that's the first combination. So let's go from here, so you can see, from here, back leg left, steps through, prepare the top arms, cross block forward, right arm on top, cross block. Not too narrow, not too small, and not too big, okay? Just so you can fit, you know, just about, okay, that kind of space in between it. Fit the shin in there, maybe, fit this area, okay? So, from here, block, hands to hip. Now watch how they go to the hip. The left hand drops below. Because it's under, that's the key. It's below, the right arm drops on top, and then you step to back stance, Marotta Yuki. Okay, guys? Back stance. And that's the first combination we're going to say. Okay, let's do that once and move on to the second. So look left, open. Slow, swift block. Turn. Slow, swift. Fast. Block. Block. Okay? First combination. Second combination. Now, this is important. Now, a lot of people will do front kick here. Now, this is my advice, you guys, okay? In some styles, you do a front kick to the side, okay? Notably, the Shitoryu style. Okay? And it's done like that. Start practicing it like that and gradually start going into side snap kick. Okay? Side snap kick is a hard kick to do. It's advanced. Even though it's done in lower grade katas, it's advanced as a technique. Okay? So, my advice is, so this is the move. You step up. This hand, which is blocking, drops under, and this drops on top. Koshikame again. I've said a lot about that in previous videos. Koshikame. Especially in the first video that we made this. Okay, we started doing this, and that was Gannidan. Okay, so you must have watched all of those katas, guys, by the way. If you haven't, watch every one of those and remind yourselves of your videos, even though you're this grade through. Okay, so right arm drops bottom, top, cut and saucer we call it. So as you do that, the back leg comes in, prepares, and you do a side snap kick, tilt your hips, side snap kick, and you do a back fist strike same time, looking that direction. Okay? So that's what happens. You land. As you land, you want to land slightly behind this foot, not in line with this foot, slightly behind. Okay? So you do a side snap, land slightly behind, prepare with the open hand. So it's back fist, bring it back, and then prepare. Okay, side snap kick, step, turn, elbow strike. Look at the front stance, perfect width this way now. Okay, it's important, guys, because if you land here, you're offline. So that foot, when you've kicked, must land slightly back. Elbow strike. When you do elbow strike, the hand position is like that. Not like that, like that. And this hand should be like that. Okay? Not like that. No. As if you'd be doing shuto, but on your hands there. So you've done this, okay? There. Now, it's important in Yondan you bring this foot halfway up before you do the kick this way. Why? Because it helps you. It's easier for you. In advanced katas, from this position, you would go straight into that position. This is not an advanced kata. So make sure you half step. Okay? So continue the second combination. Okay? This way. Half step. Keep your leg bent. Take the weight onto this leg. Okay? Note which hand. Again, note the arms. What's happening? Which arm is hitting what? Which hand is going under on top? So from here, as you half step to prepare side kick this way, the open hand goes under. Left hand. Right hand drops on top. Right leg, side snap kick. With a back fist strike here. Bring it back. Step slightly behind this foot. Open hand, prepare. Elbow strike. Okay? Elbow strike. And the last moves in this combination is look to the front, which is your left. Prepare with this straight arm here. Okay? Almost kinked here just to block. Okay? One, this arm to the forehead. Now, when you turn your stance, don't move your feet, just pivot on them like that. So this is what you want. Okay? One, block with the open hand. Forehead, turn the stance, pivot on your feet, strike. And what happens there is, guys, block. This hand strikes and this hand goes to the forehead. So as you turn, strike and this goes to the forehead, not touching. There's a gap between. There's a gap between there, okay? Gap between there. Okay, so 1, 2. All right, so that's combination number 2. Okay, now as you learn it, the best thing to do, okay, that's a side snap kick. That needs learning in itself, even if, and also so does the whole combination. So again, you want to go through this combination in class, let me know. Okay, now from here, let me show you that again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the second combination. Okay, so if you pay attention to the bits that you could get wrong, detail, as I'm explaining, which hand goes on top of what. Okay, do the combination again, repeat it, rewind and repeat that combination to get the hands right, because the common mistakes here are these. Okay, people do the kick and then they go and hit the wrong arm, they change and they hit the wrong arm. Okay, so they're not sure which arm to hit with. Okay, I've explained that. So let me explain that again. Okay, back fist, left hand. Step back slightly, prepare with the left hand, hit the left hand with your right elbow. Half step, left hand on bottom, right arm on top. Side snap, back fist, right arm. Step slightly back, right arm opens, hit right arm with your left elbow. Block, left hand locks in front, right hand to the forehead. Pivot feet, strike with the right arm, your right arm hand. And this goes to the forward left hand. All right? Note the details. Right, third combination. Oh, before I do that, easier version as I explained. If you want to start doing this like this, prepare, do a front kick and a back fist strike. Okay, just to start learning it. Okay? This is wrong for our style, but as you do the front kick, it's trying to tell you that the motion of the kick is exactly the same, only you tilt your hips and turn your foot, okay? You cannot kick sideways, snap kick, with that kind of movement. It's got to be that way. It's just you're tilting things, all right? So start practicing it with front kick first, okay? and then gradually getting better. Right, third combination. This is quite tricky, but okay, don't worry about it. So after this, so from this position, sorry, you would turn your feet are in this kind of position. Note, by the way, when you do that, if you land in line and you do this, if you pivot on your feet, watch, totally out. You want kind of this position, yeah? It's not perfect width when you turn, by the way. So you're here, front stance, 1, 2, it's not. It's a perfect width if it was facing this way, but it's not. We're facing this way. So it's that kind of thing. And then a back leg kicks. Okay? Now watch carefully. Kick, front kick, the front hand, which the hands stay where they are. Okay? Okay? You block down. I'm going to come closer and onto the screen here. Okay? So, I've explained the stance so you know that. Kick, front hand goes down. Front hand turns and goes down, like open hand blocking. Note the left hand on top. So this is the right arm, blocks down. Then you bring it in towards your belly, and then the left arm circles with it, and the right arm carries on, circles round the head, like this, and you land with the front leg and back fist strike, and then the back foot comes into what we call a cross block, a cross stance. I'm not sure if I've explained this in previous videos, so we'll explain the cross stance in a moment. Okay, so from here to kick, block, right arm, circle, round your head, back fist strike, ki. Okay, and your back foot comes into cross stance. I'll explain that in a moment. Okay, so if you watch how it happens, okay, when you kick, you then start circling and you keep your leg up until you land. Okay, so you keep the leg up. All right. Now this move, when we apply it, is a very powerful move. Okay. Okay. You've blocked someone's arm attacking you. You've struck towards the head, neck. Okay. You've kicked. They step back. They tried to punch you. Maybe you block, and then you circle. Take that arm away, and you strike them. All right. That is the only application I'm going to say for now. It might make more sense. If I start going into it, it gets confusing. Okay? So, block, kick, down, circle. The top hand becomes a fist. You land into cross stance, ki, back fist. Now, let me explain the cross stance on the lower video, and you can see it on both videos. So, when I'm doing this, kick, block, circulate, stamp, hammer fist on the stamp of the front foot, hammer fist, back fist on the stamp of the back fist, and that's where you ki, and then the back foot comes in and lands there, okay, and the hand lands there. Now, if I take my gear for you to see what's happening, this steps forward, and this comes to this position, and it's almost as if your shin here is leaning on the calf, on your calf. Okay, show you sideways. So it's like this. Okay, and you get to learn that, and you feel it's like it's adding a bit more stability to the attack going forward. So with the back fist going forward, the leg comes in and solidifies that stance into the ground, okay? Now I can read up on that because this is what the feeling is, okay? There might be other reasons. All right, we'll have a look at that, ask questions, and we'll check that out. But that is cross stance, guys, okay? Okay, so I'll show you as it is. Step, back foot comes in like that. Note the back foot slightly to the side, knees next to each other. Okay? Okay? Back fist. That's cross stance for you. All right? So let's just recap that combination. We've done, so the third combination, 1, 2, kick, circle, block 3, ki, cross stance. Okay, fourth combination, this is where you go into a weird angle. You're facing forward, but if you look at the red pad there, that's the corner of the room. That's the direction I'm going in next. Okay? So literally behind me, turn anti-clockwise, I go into back stance. And I do what we call cross block preparation and then open to double block. Okay, double forearm blocks. And they end up like that. Okay, so I'll show you this way, then I'll turn myself around so you can see. So from there, you step with your leg diagonally, corner of the room, prepare back stance. As you do, left arm goes in front of right. The rule is whichever leg is in front or moves is the arm that begins in front. And that's the left leg. Okay, I'll show you that this way. So from here, step, prepare, back leg, right leg kicks, like Gary, hands stay where they are. As you land, punch 2 down, same arm as the kicking leg, punch reverse, punch 2 down with the opposite arm, left arm. Okay? Now the last part of this move, you move the front foot in, through the middle, and then you go to the corner of that room. The direction of Derek. Okay? The kick man. Alright? So from there, through and out. Which leg moved? The right leg this time. Which leg ended up in front? The right leg. Right arm prepares. Okay, back stance. So from here, from front stance, front leg right now, in front. Back stance, kick, left leg. So kick left leg, keep your arms where they are. As you land, same arm of the kicking leg, punches first, 2 down, reverse arm, right arm, punches to finish that combination. Okay, so that's 4, isn't it? Okay, now let me show you what happens this way. So basically, if I was opposite way, okay, this way, corner of the room is that way. I'll step out diagonally, prepare in front, then block. Make sure, common mistake, too wide, okay, or too straight, or too high. Try and get just past your shoulder width, slightly, fists in line with your shoulders, okay? So show you that again. Step out, preparation, block. Back leg kicks, which is the right leg, same arm punches, and then reverse punch with the other arm, okay? Then you move the front leg to the other part of the room. Right leg is in front, right arm in front this time. Block. Okay. Kick. Front kick, same arm punches, then reverse punch. Right arm. Okay. So that's combination number 4, I believe, isn't it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So let me show you as the kata would be facing this one. 1, step out, 2, kick. Okay, all right, the next move is this. Now, is basically this, Maroto Yuki. Now, we finished going this way, okay, with the left leg, because that was kick in and then reverse hand right. We do, and there's 3 koshikamis here, guys. This one. Pay attention which hand goes where. So basically, we shift. This is combination 5. Okay, you move front leg, basically to go across and in line with this leg to back stance. And you drop into back stance. All right, I'm going to show you that this way as well, any minute. So from here, this arm goes below. Basically, whichever arm does this is on top, okay? Whichever arm ends up here is on bottom. And this is the loop. This is the loop, basically. Face you this way. That's the move. Okay, and now you're going to step twice, doing that this way, okay? Okay, and I'll show you this way in a moment. So from here, where you did the kick, punch, punch, move the left leg, front leg, hands to the hip, Morote Yuki, left leg in front. Step, do the same. Opposite hand on top, block. Step, do the same, all in back stance, okay? Final moves, you do not move your feet, you just shift your weight into an inline front stance. From there, okay? So from there, inline front stance, grab the head, here, drive that knee into the head, bring the hands right to down, okay, below the hips, step forward, turn, shuto uki, step, shuto uki. Front leg comes back to yame, front leg makes sure you comes back and you do not step forward, and the right leg steps in the bow. Okay, so let me explain this part going this way. So, Morote Yuki, okay? Remember, blocking arm on top. So, you do 3 of them. 1, then you step. Okay, this arm drops below, this arm drops on top. 2, this arm on bottom, this on top. It's going to block. 3. So you do the third one of these. And what happens is you just shift the weight onto the front leg. It's grabbing a head, not grabbing a big round object, Humpty Dumpty, we say no. It is grabbing someone's head is what you're pretending to do. So it's like this, the hands pretty much normal if they were to grab a round object like the head, oval, whatever you want to call them, shape of that head, right? So, as you knee right through, you bring the hands down, past the knee here. And the front legs, with the knee up leg steps forward, you turn, shuto-uki, step shuto-uki back stance, and that's where you go to yame. All right? So let me show you this way, last combination. 1, 2, 3, okay, shift weight front, drive the knee in, ki-ai there, step forward, step shuto, turn, step shuto, and then yame. Front leg comes back, right leg comes in, baure. And that's Heian Yondan, guys, okay? So that's where I'm going to leave it. And the thing for you to do is ask in each class about a part of this kata you are finding hard. And that's what we go through it, guys. Now, if you're watching this video, guys, I want you to tell me you watched it. Because no one has told me they've watched the videos yet. And I'm going to leave little clues in here for you to tell me and prove to me you've watched it to the end. Okay? And the clue here is, I want you to tell me in the next class you've watched this. And you watched it to the end. Okay? And tell me what you've picked up from this video. And also ask me what you want to go through. All right? So we're going to leave it there. Heian Yondan. Shotokan Kata. Well done, guys.